Okay, so I've been sitting here and talking for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, and still what I'm saying, still gonna be the same thing. Let's see. These people, the Levites, were musicians. People gave, well, hard to explain. Happy, happy, singing, singing. Yeah. I didn't know Israel had more people than the United States. Hmm. Okay, so let's see. Elohim är ett hebreiskt ord som betyder gudomlighetens koncept. Det är uppenbarligen relaterat till det nyhebreiska ordet El, även om det morfologiska består av det hebreiska ordet Eloa, Elo, med en plural. Okej. Elohim is a Hebraic word that what's that now? Signifies godly concept. God, the godly concept. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Elohim is the third word in the new Hebrew text from the first book of Moses, and is often in the Hebrew Bible. Sorry for my English. But here in English, Elohim is one of the many names or titles for God in the Hebrew Bible. The term is also used in the Hebrew Bible to refer to other gods. Isn't that strange that it has two meanings to it? Because in Swedish, it's Elohim is a Hebrew word that signifies the godliness, concept. And then we have, yeah, maybe I am born of the Elohim. I've been having those in the. No, I'm not gonna. I know that my. I've had relatives that have been priests. That I know. And I've had relatives that are and have been witches. So maybe that's why this happened. The combination of two to be able to see the both sides with open eyes. Kind of open eyes. I don't know. This is, yeah, if there was something that had anything with warmth to do at 11th of April 2012 to 12th of April 2012, yeah. I don't know if it was something significant there, Okay. Do not look at that. That was arrogant information and old information, but yeah, so that's where it came from. Yeah. Oh, no more looking at that. Okay. We've gone through all those. We've gone through the deities and what it actually means. What have I not gone through? Actually, I think people should see this video, which is the really fast way of creating, or like they will want to say, it's a fast way to cleanse your body so it will go through the purification, which is toxemia. Toxemia? Yeah. Which is out with the old and in with the new. So just put in those green stuffies called apples and pears and other things. This is the information that I give out now. And as long as I live, there is the possibility to ask questions, and I will through others show what it means to actually become a deity, or at least I've always already shown it in the information, but you'll also need proof, right? It's many hours to go through with. So strange. So very strange. But I know that everyone will be able to get through this in the end. This information, not misinformation. This information is given so that everyone reconnects to the world. It's so strange. never in my wildest dreams thought that I would be part of the consciousness to give out this information. This information. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There's also this, the history that we have had is far greater than this period, if we want it to be. We can search for proofs if we want to. We can learn from our mistakes if we want to. And we can I had this really, really big problem here. Believing in myself, believing in God, believing that I was doing the right thing. And uh, well, sorry, I just was resonating with one thing that I wrote to someone else. And I asked that person because I had a petition or a poll where I asked other people in which state they thought themselves to be. I asked them to be honest to themselves so they could see it themselves and make a change. So I asked, were you true to yourself when you chose the ascending option? Are you following the rules of God for gods? I just listened to what my soul said. What is the difference between awakening and ascendant? What is the difference between awakening and ascending? And the rest of it there is other things that we will learn later on if we want to. Awakening to see your faults, questioning everything that you have been told. That's the awakening stage. When you start unfolding the truths and seeing all the lies around you, seeing the connections between people and their actions, but don't judge them, because if you misjudge them, you will only get bad things getting towards you. So the awakened is finding yourself to be a god, a part of the whole, changing yourself for the better of others. And with that, use, well, the for that you use all the different rules that is set up, which is you can go after a chakra system, but combine it with the understanding of the seven deadly sins, the chakra and because they are opposites to each other, so it's easier to understand them if you take them in like that. You have the golden rule, which I have spoken about a lot, and you have the 10 Commandments, which is basically just guidelines. But those guidelines are really important if you want to have a happy life and stay happy. So ascending is possible after you have gone through a state of psychosis, aka dark night of the soul, purgatory, and whatever self-judging name it has been given. It is when you are in front of yourself, given your whole life story as in a chain reaction, to understand, accept, and where forgiveness of others and yourself is asked for and given. When you go past the stage, which can be whenever, whatever, small or great, depending on the number of dismissal of feelings you have made in your life. Depending on how you have treated others or been treated, depending on how you've treated others, will have the outcome of how you have been treated. And if you don't take care of what you have, if you don't take care of what you have, if you don't take care of all the things that you've gone through, then it will probably have a harder smash on you. I told one of my friends that when this Pokemon Go came out, I was just waiting for people to have psychosis, and he was like, "What?" Well, people will have a lot of psychosis in the future, as long as they understand what it is and how to deal with it, which is karmic system. So it's actively learning by your mistakes. And you do this by cleansing yourself. And when you're done with that, and you're done with yourself in that way, you go through a natural cleansing, which is the purification, which is toxemia. You know, and when you're ascending, you start to strive to not do the same things again. You don't want to commit the same faults that you had earlier on, and you now strive to understand more about yourself, to understand it. Yeah, it is here. It is here. Uh, it is here. I am. Yeah, because I am ascending. There are more people ascending. There are probably, yeah, of course there are people who have ascended, but yeah, it no longer is beliefs, be, belies, it's knowledge when you understand, um, when you understand what ascending means by own knowledge, then you will I really don't like here I am. The spelling there, yeah, okay. But I'm not perfect yet. Sorry, I still get tired. um, when you pass that you are when you pass that you are a creator, the creator, divine and loving to all, who can understand and take it in. That is basically when you understand what you are, then you know what you are. Then you instead try to ascend like the ascended masters, Jesus, Krishna, Gabriel, etc., etc. And everything is created and no one can ever die, because to exist is to be in others' consciousness. Know that. Because there was this, I believe I said it earlier, but when you stop thinking, you don't vanish. But when you meditate deeply, you kind of when you meditate deeply, you tend to stop thinking, and you don't vanish because you stop thinking. But when you are conscious, But when you stop being conscious of your natural form, well, then then when you get conscious of when you get when you stop being conscious of your soul, as with there's a lot of meditation, not really as much as it's written there, but meditation isn't, you cannot meditate if you're not clean, because meditation is to set your body free from work, so to say, so to speak. And it's sitting down and taking it easy, letting feeling your body do what it does, taking control of it. Like I told my body 2 days ago now that I'm not hungry, and I'm not hungry. And when you stop thinking of things like your body, it kind of ends with you not having a body. And to get back and be conscious of your form, then you have others. So if you know this, and you have others who know this around you, then you cannot die. And that is partly what to strive for. Believing in others' creation before knowing your own is to take part of an illusion. Everything is one and the same, so why separate yourself from truth to seek someone's dream? And this is something I've said specifically to that person, but probably there's more out there that could need that. We're all creators, and being a god is not being a creator. Being a god is being susceptible for bad values. Then it's a demigod. That should be enough, right? Time to upload everything, right? Well, I'm a bit tired right now. Not so strange either, since I've been talking since I woke up and kind of need a bit sleep before I go up for my next task, which is being human. Like everyone else. But thank you, and I love you. You are precious to me, so please change your ways. Please follow the the rules that God gave out through other gods. I'm just a decoder, a messenger, one who sees the greatness unfold. These are the days, the end of time, the days of end of time, but also an apocalypse is a rebirth, like the phoenix. Rebirth is from within, and thank you.